Hello everybody, how are you? I hope you're having a great start to the week, and I hope you've been enjoying the videos that I've been putting out over the last couple of weeks. It's been so lovely to reconnect with everyone, and so nice to also be tapping into a subject that I'm so passionate about and to get to share that with all of you. So thank you so much for your comments and your feedback, and for commenting on my photos as well. That's been really lovely. And today I wanted to talk about believing in miracles. And I mean, that in a nutshell is it. If you believe in miracles, then miracles happen. So what this is asking you to do is to be open to the possibility of miracles. And I don't mean the Moses walking on water kind, although maybe that could happen. I am open-minded. But if you've been following my work, you know that a miracle is a change on the inside. It's a change in perception from fear to love. So when you're asking for a miracle, for example, let's say in your financial life, what you're asking for is that your thoughts be righted. You're asking for a miracle. And if you believe in that, in that can happen, then it does happen because you're open to it. You need to be open to the miracle in order for the change to happen inside of you. And it does. So what you're doing is you're looking for an energetic shift. You're looking for a change in perception, a change in your thoughts. And everything in life has energy. So when you change your thoughts, you can see, you feel different on the inside. And that's what you're looking for, is a change on the inside that precipitates the change on the outside. That is what it means to make miracles. And in my work, it's really about your connection to yourself and your connection to life and the way that you create. And when you use the principle of miracles, you're not trying to set an outside goal and then try to work like a crazy person to achieve it. What you're looking for is for the change on the inside of you. What you're looking for is to look deep in yourself, look at where you can shift your thoughts and allow that to shift in order to change the outside. But you don't want to come from a manipulative way of working at or doing it. You want to be letting go of the outcome, coming from true authenticity and allowance and receiving, keeping your hands open to receive. So for example, if you're asking for a financial miracle, you really first of all have to believe in the possibility of it. Now, it doesn't mean that money is just going to fly from the air, although it might. I find money in crazy places. I actually found 2 brand new 5-pound British notes, 5 pounds, in the garbage at Heathrow Airport. And I was throwing away my lunch, and I saw that there was a brand new 5-pound note. And I said, what? That's crazy. And I looked again, and so I pulled it out. And then I looked again, and there was a second 5-pound note. And somebody must have just thrown it away. And in hindsight, I should have looked for a third. But so, money can appear. But again, what you're looking for is the change on the inside. So maybe you have beliefs about money is evil. So what you want to be doing is looking on the inside for the changes that you can make in order for things to change on the outside. And that is the miracle. But you have to now believe in it, because if you're closing your energy, not even be open to the possibility, then you can't receive. And you have to have the belief that it is possible. This is what I mean by the quote that we put up today, that miracles happen when you believe in miracles, because you need to believe. If you don't even believe in it, how can it happen? How can you be open to receiving it? And it's when you're not looking for it, your energy is very constricted. You're probably, looking down. Your being is not open to the changes that you're even looking for. So first of all, we want to be open to the fact that it can happen. We know that it can happen. And if miracles aren't happening every day for you, then it's a sign that you're out of sync with life. One caveat on that is that it doesn't necessarily happen exactly when you want and exactly how you want. So, and some things take longer. That's the nature of the universe. And I really believe in this idea of always delay, never denial. Sometimes what you're asking for can take years in order for them to be manifested. And that, we just have to be trusting that it's all being done in perfect time, in the right order. And, for example, at Christmas, you make a turkey for Thanksgiving. Well, that takes 5 or 6 hours compared to making eggs. And so you have to trust that things have a certain incubation time. or if you're having a baby, that takes a divine intelligence. Actually, that's what it is. If you know the work of Marianne Williamson, she says it's the universe is in you but not of you. So it's this really special intelligence that's at work when you're looking for miracles and asking for miracles. You're looking to tune into that. And when you change that perception on the inside, that is how to tune in to that special energy, that unique energy, the divine energy that allows the outside to change. And this is energetic. So I'm not going to get too far into the woo-woo on this in terms of energy. I'll do some more videos about it actually later this month or next month, because we're going into November. But just to put it out there, that is how you shift things. When you're looking for miracles, you want to be open to the possibility, the greater possibility. And we're so trained to think that things aren't going to happen, that we really need to get into the mindset of things are going to happen, and they are going to happen for our highest, greatest good. Now, sometimes it might be a challenge that's going to come our way, but it's preparing us for what we're asking for. You could be going through so much hardship. But then, for example, I'm going to think of my friends who are business owners, and we feel like we've been slogging at it for quite a long time. But my theory is that when things really do shift, we're going to have so much gratitude. And, we've poured our souls into our businesses. And so we're going to be that much more connected to our businesses. We'll have done the work. We'll be so deeply connected to ourselves and to our work, working on a very deep level, and we're going to be so much more grateful for it. So in this zone of miracles where we're connecting to this energy, number one, we have to be open. And number two, we have to also really be connected to ourselves, to be looking within ourselves, to be seeing what are our thoughts on a particular subject. If you really don't think that you can make the money that you want, well, you're never going to do it. And then, of course, there's the inspired action that needs to happen. If you really need to look at your beliefs about money. For example, if you think that money is evil, then you would want to shift that in order to be able to earn more of it and draw more of it to you and to create more of it, because money is actually an enabler. It's an energy and it's an enabler. So you want to bring that closer to you. And then, of course, there's a lot of mindset work and actionable items that you want to be taking action on. And through that's how you create the miracle, is by doing the inside work and the action work, which we can say is the outside work. And then things start to shift on the outside. So unfortunately, it's not necessarily snap my fingers, I'm going to create the miracle. There is a lot of the internal work that needs to happen, and sometimes it can take years. So it's more of a slow shift, but it's done with an energy of ease and flow. And that is when the miracles really start happening, is to be able to be in the space of ease and flow and looking for the miracles, and then looking inside yourself, and then things start to change on the outside, and once again looking inside yourself and doing the shifts, and then again changing things on the outside, shifting. So my task for you today is, number one, to look at whether or not you believe in miracles, because if you don't, it'll never happen. And I love this quote that says also, it's a lot of people say, I need to see it in order to believe it. But the truth is, you need to believe it in order to see it. And then see how the things that you're asking for start showing up in your life. Now, interestingly enough, there is beginner's luck on this, in the sense that you ask for things and they do happen. And it should. I mean, there's synchronicity that's supposed to take place. But the more you do it, it can become more challenging, because you start getting tested in your power. And so what this is doing is it's asking you to test your belief system, to stay strong in the belief, even maybe if it takes, a week longer to create something that you usually could have done in a day, or maybe something is taking 6 months or a year, or it's maybe just not happening at all, according to you, because, there's a longer incubation period. So you really need to keep the belief strong. So, like I said, look at your belief system and look at if you're open to creating miracles or open to receiving miracles. Do you believe in miracles? And then number two, look for the miracles you want to create. And then look deep within yourself to see what you can shift in your own thinking, your own mindset, and your own energetic system. Your belief, or your thoughts create emotion. So if you think, for example, money is evil, then your heart is going to be closed to it. So what can you shift mentally as well as emotionally in order to create the miracle? And I promise you that miracles will come. I hope that made sense. I would love to have your feedback. Please do comment below, and I'll be back again later this week with some more videos. Thank you so much for watching.